For this one, we're going to draw our river. And this side over here, there's nothing we really need to do. But on the right side, we've got several things. We first of all need to use the distributive property. So 4 times m is 4m. And then if you want to leave change opposite, you can. We definitely need to remember to multiply 4 times the negative 5. So we're bringing it on our plus sign, and we'll get negative 20. And then we bring down our minus 1. And we still have some cleaning up to do because we have some like terms here. I'm going to go ahead and leave change opposite. And now when I combine these constants, a negative 20 plus a negative 1 is negative 21. If you got a negative 19 here, you forgot to leave change opposite, which is really important because it will mess you up. All right, I'm going to bring down still my 4m and my symbol and the left side, and now I am in business. All right, we need to talk here at this point. You can move anything you want to. You can move the 3m over to this side. You can move the 21 over to this side, the 17 over here, the 4m over here. I don't really care. But I'm telling you, the best thing to do is to get the m on the left side. We want to eventually have our variable on the left side and our symbol in the middle and our number on the right, because when you have your variable on the left side, your symbol points in the same direction as your arrow. So I am going to get all my m's over on the left side, which means that I'm going to need to move this 4m. How do I get rid of the 4m? I take it away. I take away 4m on both sides. So I do it over here and I do it over here. And then these do cancel out. Now I'm going to have to leave change opposite. 3m plus negative 4m is negative 1m. I bring down my minus 17, bring down my greater than symbol, I bring down my negative 21. And now I need to get rid of the lonely guy. I will add 17 to both sides. When I do that, I am going to need to erase a little bit because this m is messing me up here. Okay, now we're in business. All right, these will cancel out, and I bring down my negative 1m, my greater than symbol, and a negative 21 plus a positive 17 is a negative 4. And finally, at this point, I need to get rid of this Klingon. Right now it's being multiplied. I'm going to divide both sides. And as soon as I start writing this, little alarms should be going off in y'all's heads. Uh-oh, I'm dividing by a negative. I'm dividing over here by a negative. What needs to happen? The symbol needs to flip. So now I'm left with m is less than, and a negative divided by a negative is a positive 4. So my solution is m is less than 4. So I'm going to put 4 somewhere in the middle here. What kind of dot do we have? Well, it doesn't have an equal sign as part of the symbol, so I'm not going to color it in. And now this is exactly why we put the variable on the left, because the symbol matches the arrow. It goes this way. All right, we come up here and we're going to pick a number from our arrow. And you know me, most of the time, if 0 is part of my arrow, I'm going to use it. 0 is my hero because 0 is easy to work with. So I'm going to choose 0. You could have chosen 3 or 2 or 1 or negative 400 gazillion. I don't care. But it just has to be on the arrow. Okay, so now I'm ready. I'm going to put parentheses wherever my m's are and 0 inside. And everything else is going to come down. So my 3 and my minus and my 17 and my greater than symbol and my 4. Instead of parentheses though, since I already have parentheses, I'm going to make these into brackets. and then minus 1. All right, so we do the left side first. 3 times 0, of course, is 0. And when I subtract 17, I leave change opposite, I get negative 17 on the left side. My symbol stays the same. Okay, the only time we flip the symbol again is when we multiply or divide both sides by a negative. We're not doing that when we check. Okay, order of operations says we do whatever is inside the brackets first. 0 minus 5, leave change opposite, I get negative 5 inside my brackets. And then I have a 4 and a minus and a 1. Order of operations, I multiply 4 times negative 5 is negative 20. And I bring down my minus 1 and leave change opposite. I get negative 21. And so I check to make sure this is a true statement. Negative 17 is greater than negative 21. And so I'm about 95% sure that I'm right.